Hello and welcome to the Super Casuals. My name is Auronado, and this is Neverwinter, a free-to-play MMO that's been out for a little while. Let's make ourselves a new character, but first we get to watch this fancy schmancy intro.
To brace yourselves for this. Well, that didn't go so badly.
Get his attention. Cleric, with me.
Rise, my children. Rise and feed upon the living.
Okie dokie. Let's make ourselves a character. Alright, I'm gonna do something a little different than usual. I typically pick elves. But today we're going to play as a dwarf. And under normal circumstances I would play either a two-handed class, a dual wielder, or a monk, and there aren't any monks in this game. I'm not going to play any of them. I'll step outside my comfort zone. That said, I don't play healers, I do not play casters, I've never really been a ranger archetype. I only feel comfortable in melee. That leaves Guardian Fighter or Oathbound Paladin. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I'm going to pick swords over hammers. That's what I'm gonna pick. Constitution and strength are great bonus stats to have. Don't mind me while I re-roll a little bit, make sure I get my stats where I want them to be. We'll settle with this. Dwarves tend not to be very charismatic, and if I'm rolling solo, what do I need charisma for anyway? So don't mind me as I craft up myself a little dwarf. Alright, here we have our basic dwarf. Looks real surly. Bit of a Scottish flair to his hair. Let's move on. Character origins. Where does he come from? Let's go back in time to Baldur's Gate. He was a Flaming Fist mercenary. Yeah. I serve the Flaming Fist. Ah, Baldur's Gate. What a classic game that was. Alright, what deity is he aligned with? Not a whole lot of choices here, actually. There's way, way, way more than this. Moradin is the typical dwarven god, so let's just stick with that. Doesn't really make any difference, honestly. Well, of course, be called Auronado. Let's begin our adventure, folks. Level 1, yeah! Ooh, spooky. What happened to that there sloop?
Hey, are you alright?
Boy, the dialogue is
Move
quiet
around
in this
using the
game.
WAF.
Moving right along.
Move to Private Wilfred. Press F when close to talk to him.
Like
Thank
so.
the gods! When I saw the Draculich attack the ship, I was afraid there would be no survivors. What brings you to Neverwinter in such troubled times?
That's my business.
Sorry, didn't mean to pry. It's just now is not a good time to be traveling here. As you may have noticed, Neverwinter is under attack. The necromancer Valindra is assaulting the city with her undead legions. Search the wreckage along the shore for your gear. It's dangerous to go unarmed right now. When you finish, head up to the camp at the top of the hill. They've got a nice warm fire up there. You'll feel better once you've dried out.
So go get the gear and then go to the fire.
Quest path leads to your next objective.
Okay.
Waypoints appear on the map to mark press F to interact with characters and objects.
Why is the voice of the tutorial so much louder than the voice of NPC speaking to me? It's kind of obnoxious. Yeah, nothing I can do about it. Alright. Yeah, and I got a shield, but no weapon yet.
Press I to
My
open
weapon.
your inventory. Double-click an item to equip it. Press the Alt key to toggle mouse cursor and mouse loop modes.
Chop, chop, chop. Surly looking dwarf.
Quest tracker displays current quest objectives.
Be nice if I could figure out how to turn off those item notifications. I don't care about people buying loot boxes.
Campfires or rest zones where out-of-combat players may heal.
Block. Yeah. 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 Can I block and stab? No, I can't. One or the other. Seems like I got a blocking gauge.
Good to meet you.
Ah.
It's good to see someone survive the attack on the ship. When you feel ready, please speak to me again. I'm afraid I need your help.
First quest. Battlefield triage.
Although we stopped Valindra's main force, the battle is far from over. The battlefield is crawling with mindless undead who lost their masters in the fighting. To make matters worse, the enemy is raising our dead to use against us. Acolyte Naaman is performing a ritual of Kelimvor to lay the newly dead to rest. That is sure to draw an attack here. I must stay and make sure Naaman finishes her ritual. Could you search the battlefield for any wounded we missed and send them here? After you finish with the wounded, go to Del McCourt's camp and tell him our situation.
Go heal wounded people, then go on to the next camp. Gotcha. Moving right along.
Left click to use cleave, damaging all foes in front of you.
Cool. Passive cleave. I love passive cleave. Hi, zombie!
Hover or reticle over objects and enemies to target them.
Chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Magic hands. I just touch your shins, somehow you're better. This guy needs healing. Oh, weak zombies, holy cow. Here, allow me to touch your shins. Magic shin poking powers. There you go. Here's some help.
Be careful out there.
I don't need to be careful. Oh, they're coming out of the ground to get me. Not very threatening, though. I'm not even getting experience for killing those, so it's a waste of my time.
Press spacebar to jump.
I just leveled up.
We were lucky to drive Valindra's forces back.
The level up guide displays everything you get for
Thank you
leveling
for
up.
aiding the wounded.
May also
They wouldn't have
offer
survived
important
much
quests.
longer with all the undead roving about. I'll try to get medical supplies and reinforcements to Linklater as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've got problems of our own here.
Done and done.
I'm afraid I have a gruesome task for you. We've driven Valindra's main army off, but our Red Wizard allies are still harassing us with summoned undead. Private Hothadon is trying to drive them off with his archers, but they're short on ammo. Search the battlefield and scavenge some arrows from the dead, and then take them to Hothadon.
Yeah, that's your basic fetch quest. Go get the arrows. Simple stuff. See what's new. Because I leveled up, I now have this button. What does this do? Shield bash. Okay, it gives me more stamina. And makes me hit them harder. I don't know what any of these buttons do yet. Not super important. I'll get to them as I get to them. Moving
Right
along.
click, use Tide of Iron to weaken and damage an enemy.
Yeah. We will take all the arrows. Weaken them? Jeez, it just one-shots them. These are some weak-ass skellies. This guy's checking out the Frostworm, or whatever you call the stupid things in Dungeons and Dragons. I'm too used to Warcraft lingo. Gee, this quest is so hard. Look at this. Alright, Dwarfy. On you go. On your bike. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Give them the arrows. Only 9 arrows. 4 shots, 5, 8. Now that's more than 9 arrows already. Must be magic arrows.
Must drive the wizards back. Thank you for the help. The red wizards haven't been driven away, but this will at least force them to keep their heads down.
If they're red wizards, couldn't they just cast protection from normal missiles? Ho hum, ho hum. I leveled up again.
More undead are attacking Neverwinter. They're boiling out of Castle Never and storming the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If the bridge falls, they will enter the heart of the city. Protector's Enclave. I must stay and deal with the red wizards. Please, go to the bridge and aid the defenders. Destroy the undead soldiers near the gate to our north so it may be opened safely. Then talk to Private Wilfred. He will get you inside the city and show you the way to the bridge. Be careful, these undead are more aggressive than others you fought. Tempest grant you strength.
Private Wilfred, huh? Well, at least I got a better weapon. Instead of this ugly little thing at my hip that's just kind of floating off. Hi, Cherry.
Press Q to charge at your enemy with a lunging strike.
Oh yeah, I got a new button, that's right. We gotta find ourselves a bad guy to use it on, though. Charge! Yeah! Now I feel like a warrior. Bash you. You're no threat. Hiya! Too easy. Too easy. You must be Private Wilfred. Oh, you're that bum from the beach. Your
Hello
stupid
again.
haircut.
You're looking a good deal fiercer than when you washed up on the beach. Told you drying out by the fire would do you good. My mother always says, warm clothes make for a warm heart.
Mama's boy.
You've thinned out the skeletons enough that we should be able to slip through the gate safely. Linklater gave me some healing potions for you. You may need them on the bridge.
Left click on a visible location to travel to it.
Well, it's not like I have a lot of choices here. I guess we're going to the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. Should have named my guy Scruffy.
They're in trouble! We must go to their aid!
Running down the
Press and hold
stairs.
shift to block.
Let's just run out of there. Ow! Wonder if I can block this. I can. It's kind of cool.
Look out! Archers!
Archers! Ah! Man, that thing hits really hard. Who balanced this game? What were they thinking?
They just keep coming!
And they'll do that. Chop, chop, chop. Thieving powers. I am the fighter. I go kabash. And kaboom. Not much of a cone. I can't seem to hit anything with the charge, aside from the main target. Maybe with higher ranks it has a wider area. Oh, there, I actually hit somebody with it. Just one shot and everything in sight. Chop, chop, chop. Watching zombies drop. Zoom. Who needs anything but auto attack when you can just go boom? Kabam, kaboom. Easy money.
What nine hells is that?
Don't stand and stuff, you dummy. That is why you are a private. I leveled up again. Got some health potions, not real worried about that.
Activate Villain's Menace, damaging enemies around you and increasing the damage of your attacks.
Okay, I got new abilities. Keybind number 1. It's my daily ability.
You can activate your daily power when your action points are full.
Smash the ground, damaging foes around you. And then you get a shield wall effect for a bit. Moving right along. Let's go smash up a few more zombies.
We're going to make it!
Kapow! Looks like I crit those suckers. That would have been a good blocking moment, but I'm not used to this character yet. Or just not standing it. Yeah. Hitting shift to block feels weird. I want to right click. Leroy Jenkins. See, this is why you don't rush at people and yell at them. You rush at them quietly. Don't draw unnecessary attention to a sneak attack. Pow! Guess we'll do this one alone. Bash you. Block! Auto blocking power! Aha! Yeah! I block all the hits. Oh, this guy does a lot of damage. And by this guy, I mean me.
To pick up loot.
I do a lot of damage. Nothing else here to do but inspect Private Dum Dum.
Sorry, should have been more cautious. But when I thought of all my friends who died because of her, find Sergeant Knox and tell him what happened.
No.
Ask him to check on my mother from time to time.
You mama's boy. I wish I had more dialogue options to tell this guy to get a haircut and get a real job.
You have to stop her. Lord Neverember is no saint, but he's better than the alternative. If Neverember fails here, Valindra will rule Neverwinter. Find Sergeant Knox. He's one of Neverember's guards, one of the good ones. You must stop Valindra.
Now, I'm a little out of date, but I thought it was Lord Nasher in charge of Neverwinter. Oh well. And that's why you don't charge a lich when you're a level 1 fighter. Now, thank you for watching the Super Casuals. I was Auronado. Remember, keep it casual. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more.